I poured another coffee in the middle of the dark. I'm blowing on the embers of a fading little spark. I know my body needs to rest. My eyes are burning red, but I refuse to lay my heavy head upon the bed. Sleep is just a time machine that takes me to the dawn, to the brutal sunny reality where you were fully gone. So I'm holding on to midnight like a hostage in the room, wrapping up my broken heart inside the heavy gloom. The logic says to let it go and finally get some rest, but the logic isn't carrying this anchor in my chest. I'm fighting off the gravity, I'm fighting off the time, committing this emotional and solitary crime. Oh, I stay up missing you, it's all I have left. A dedicated vigil to the cinematic theft. I'm painting all the shadows with the memory of your face. I'm guarding every phantom in this quiet empty space. If I drift away to sleep, I have to wake up to the truth. I have to face the ending of the beautiful in youth. So I'll keep the vigil going till the sky begins to blue, because I stay up missing you. Read all the messages from exactly a year ago. I watch the little videos to keep the afterglow. It's a toxic kind of comfort, a masochistic art to manually restart the breaking of my own heart. My head begins to nod and the room begins to spin, but I catch myself and start the whole pathetic loop again. I'm a guardian of the wreckage, a keeper of the past, trying to make the final seconds of the midnight last. The logic says to let it go and finally get some rest, but the logic isn't carrying this anchor in my chest. I stay up missing you, it's all I've got left. A dedicated vigil to the sin I left. Fake a faith, I'm painting all the shadows with the memory of your face. I'm guarding every phantom in this quiet empty space. If I drift away to sleep, I have to wake up to the truth. I have to face the ending of the beautiful in you. So I'll keep the vigil going till the sky begins to blue, because I stay up missing you. I don't want tomorrow, I don't want tomorrow. Let the clocks just stop right now, let the night just freeze right here. I can't face the pull the heavy window open to the chill. I set my cup of coffee on the wooden sill. I looked up at the ceiling of the velvet black and knew that I was never gonna get you back. The silence of the bedroom is a heavy weight. I'm standing in the wreckage of a twisted fate. I have a million sentences I need to say, but you are somewhere sleeping half a world away. I need a living witness to the way I break. I need to tell somebody of the massive ache. There's no one on the pavement, not a single car, just me and the glowing of a distant star. Oh, I talk to the moon about you, 'cause the room is too quiet to bear. I'm pouring my heart to the silver light, knowing that you went there. It's the only thing in the midnight sky that listens to what I say. A beautiful freezing monument a million miles away. I tell it about your heavy laugh, I tell it about your smile. I ask it if you're looking up and thinking of me for a while. I'm a solitary shadow painted in a shade of blue, standing at the window while I talk to the moon about you. I wonder if the gravity is strong enough to pull the pieces of my brokenness until the heart is full. I negotiate with shadows and I bargain with the cold. I'm holding on to stories that are getting incredibly old. It never interrupts me and it never turns away. It just reflects the sorrow of the things I have to say. It's a pathetic little comfort, a cinematic lie, to whisper all my secrets to a rock up in the sky. I need a living witness to the way I break. I need to tell somebody of the massive ache. Tell it about your smile. I ask it if you're looking up and thinking of me for a while. I'm a solitary shadow painted in a shade of blue, standing at the window while I talk to the moon about you. Tell it about your heavy laugh, I tell it about your smile. I ask it if you're looking up and thinking of me for a while. I'm a solitary shadow painted in a shade of blue, standing at the window while I talk to the moon about you. Hear me, you hear me? Please just shine. Entirely alone down here, pass the message along. Talk to the moon. Talk to the moon. flip the pillow to the colder side. I try to let the heavy logic slide. I told my brain to shut the theater down, to let the quiet settle on the town. But every time my heavy eyelids drop, the cinematic reel refuses to stop. I see you standing by the kitchen door. I see the shadows stretching on the floor. The whole entire hemisphere is deep asleep, but I have got this lonely, heavy vigil I must keep. The moon is sinking lower in the quiet blue, and I'm sitting in the wreckage of the me and you. Oh, I'm still up, thinking of you, wrestling it up, trying to blow the ashes from a dying spark. My body is exhausted, my spirit is a ghost, but your memory is the thing that I am missing most. I'm tracing all the arguments, rewriting all the lines, looking in the ceiling for the microscopic signs. The sun is almost ready to turn the black to blue, but I'm still up thinking of you. I know that you were resting in a different space. I know that someone else might be looking at your face, and that's the specific poison that is keeping me awake. The heavy realization of the final massive break. I'm pacing in the bedroom, I'm leaning on the glass, I'm waiting for the terror of the lonely night to pass. But distraction doesn't work when the house is entirely still. It just leaves me at the bottom of a terrifying hill. The whole entire hemisphere is deep asleep, but I've got this lonely, heavy vigil I must keep. Oh, I'm still up, thinking of you, wrestling in the dark, trying to blow the ashes from a dying spark. My body is exhausted, my spirit is a ghost, but your memory is the thing that I am missing most. I'm chasing all the arguments, rewriting all the lines, looking in the ceiling for the microscopic signs. The sun is almost ready to turn the black to blue, but I'm still up thinking of you. Give me 1 hour, give me 1 hour. I'm running on empty, I'm losing my mind. Please get out of my head. Please get out of my head. Still out of head. Still I'm still up. Watch the minute hand eclipse the final hour. I felt the quiet room begin to drain my power. I laid my tired body completely flat and still, surrendering my logic and my broken little will. I thought that the exhaustion would finally let me float, but there's a massive invisible hand around my throat. The oxygen is thinning, the shadows start to press, and I am buried underneath the cinematic mess. I try to lift my arm, I try to turn my head, but I am bolted to the center of this empty bed. The gravity is shifting, the atmosphere is dense, and missing you is breaking down my every last defense. Oh, midnight feels so heavy, it's pressing on my chest. A million tons of memory that won't allow me rest. I'm sinking through the mattress, I'm sinking through the floor, crushed by all the things that we will never be anymore. The daylight was a feather, the evening was a breeze, but the stroke of 12 o'clock has brought me to my knees. I'm suffocating slowly in a room without a sound, because midnight feels so heavy, and it's pinning me down. Take a breath, but my lungs refuse to fill. I'm a monument to sorrow, sitting absolutely still. I wonder if you're out there feeling perfectly, completely light. I am carrying the anchor of this solitary night. I trace the heavy ceiling, I count the heavy cracks. I'm paying off the interest of this emotional tax. I wanna run away, I wanna stand and leave, but the atmosphere is way too thick for me to even grieve. I try to lift my arm, I try to turn my head, but I am bolted to the center of this empty bed. Oh, midnight feels so heavy, it's pressing on my chest. A million tons of memory that won't allow me rest. I'm sinking through the mattress, I'm sinking through the floor, crushed by all the things that we will never be anymore. The daylight was a feather, the evening was a breeze, but the stroke of 12 o'clock has brought me to my knees. I'm suffocating slowly in a room without a sound, because midnight feels so heavy, and it's pinning me I can't breathe, I catch your breathe, that you breathe. But can we? The air is made of concrete, the room is closing in. Please just lift the weight. So heavy, so heavy, so heavy, so heavy, so heavy. I told my heavy eyes to finally close. I let the tension leave my shivering toes. I took a breath and counted back from 10, trying to find the quiet place again. The muscles in my face have finally gone slack. I'm lying perfectly and flat upon my back. The world is convinced that I'm falling asleep, but there's a secret that the center of me has to keep. The clock is steady and the room is finally still. But I'm a victim of an independent will. The logic is surrendering, the brain is turning gray, but the rhythm in my chest is running miles away. My heart doesn't rest, it's still out in the sweet, chasing the shadow of a love that was sweet. It's pacing the hallway, it's screaming your name, and refuses to follow the rules of the game. I'm begging for mercy, I'm begging for peace, for the physical fire to finally cease. I can light up the darkness, I can pass every test, but the truth is a hammer, and my heart doesn't rest. And my heart doesn't rest. It remembers the exact heat of your skin. It's opening the doors that I've locked from within. It's a marathon runner who's lost in the dark, searching for the ghost of a long faded spark. I'm a hollowed out shell, I'm a ghost in the sheet, while the center of me is still feeling the heat. How can I move on and how can I start when I'm tethered to a restless and a broken down heart? The clock is steady and the room is funny still, but I'm a victim of an independent will. My heart doesn't rest, it's still out in the street, chasing the shadow of a love that was sweet. It's pacing the hallway, it's screaming your name, it refuses to follow the rules of the game. I'm begging for mercy, I'm begging for peace, for the physical fire to finally cease. I can light up the darkness, I can pass every test, but the truth is a hammer, and my heart doesn't rest. And my heart doesn't rest. Oh, still, you're killing me in the quiet, you're breaking me in the dark. Just let it go. Let it go. Doesn't last, doesn't rest, I lock the door and pull the heavy shade. I watch the final colors of the evening fade. I took a breath and laid upon the center of the bed and waited for the heavy, quiet peace to fill my head. The street outside is empty, there isn't any sound, not a single heavy footstep walking on the ground. But the moment that the physical and outer world is still, my broken racing memory begins to climb the hill. A single little whisper of the way you used to smile turns into an echo that goes stretching for a mile. The volume is increasing, the static starts to grow. I'm losing all control of this terrifying show. Oh, my thoughts get loud at night, deafening and deep, a massive roaring hurricane that keeps me from my sleep. I hear every conversation, I hear every single fight, projecting like a cinema in the middle of the night. I press my heavy hands against the side of my own face, trying to find a sliver of a quiet, empty space. But the silence of the bedroom is a heavy, cruel trick, because my thoughts get loud at night, and the noise is making me sick. Try to focus on my breath, but my brain is busy dissecting the cinematic death. I hear the exact inflection of the time you said goodbye. It's ringing like a siren in the center of my eye. Why did I let you walk away? Why didn't I The questions are a chorus that multiply and multiply. I'm a hostage to a radio I cannot ever tune, screaming at the ceiling and begging to the moon. A single little whisper of the way you used to smile turns into an echo that goes stretching for a mile. The volume is increasing, the static starts to grow. I'm losing all control of this terrifying show. My thoughts get loud at night, deafening and deep. A massive roaring hurricane that keeps me from my sleep. I hear every conversation, I hear every single fight, projecting like a cinema in the middle of the night. I press my heavy hands against the side of my own face, trying to find a sliver of a quiet empty space. But the silence of the bedroom is a heavy, cruel trip, because my thoughts get loud at night, and the noise is making me scream. Turn the volume down, turn the volume down. I can hear myself breathe, I can't escape the echo. Please just give me quiet. So loud, so loud, so loud. I pulled a box of photographs from underneath the bed. I try to match the pictures to the movies in my head, but the colors in the Polaroids are starting to fade, and the edges of the promises are getting slightly frayed. I close my eyes and try to build the geometry of your face, but the lines are getting blurry in this dark and empty space. The time is moving forward, the calendar is cruel, and I am just a drowning man inside a heavy pool. I thought the pain of missing you would keep the image clear. I thought the heavy sorrow was a way to keep you here, but the gray is taking over, the details start to bend, and I am terrified of reaching the definitive end. I wanna keep the sharpness, I wanna keep the stingly course. Forgetting you is absolutely the heaviest thing. I'm reaching for a phantom, a blurry silhouette, because the rain falls on my memories and forces me to forget. Oh, the rain falls on my memories and washes them away, turning all the golden hours into a heavy gray. I'm standing in the downpour, trying to catch the light, but the watercolor painting is dissolving in the night. I wanna keep the sharpness, I wanna keep the sting, because forgetting you is absolutely the heaviest thing. I'm reaching for a phantom, a blurry silhouette, because the rain falls on my memories and forces me to forget. Try to write down everything you ever said to me, a desperate little captain on a terrifying sea. But the ink is running heavy, spilling down the page. I'm locked inside the center of an isolating cage. I used to know the exact rhythm of your breathing in the dark, used to know the temperature of every little spark. Now I'm guessing at the shadows, I'm filling in the blanks, standing on the edge of these eroding riverbanks. I thought the pain of missing you would keep the image clear. I thought the heavy sorrow was a way to keep you here. Oh, the rain falls on my memories and washes them away, turning all the golden hours into a heavy gray. I'm standing in the downpour, trying to catch the light, but the watercolor painting is dissolving in the night. I wanna keep the sharpness, keep the sting, because forgetting you is absolutely the heaviest thing. I'm reaching for a phantom, a blurry silhouette, because the rain falls on my memories and forces me to forget. I saw the heavy clouds begin to form. I smelled the wet concrete before the storm. I made a cup of tea and locked the door, and watched the shadows stretch across the floor. I used to love the sound of falling rain, when you were here to wash away the pain. We'd pull the heavy blankets to our chin and let the cozy quiet night begin. But now the temperature has started dropping down, and I am just a ghost inside a flooded town. The thunder rolls across the empty sky, a perfect cinematic reason I can cry. The weather always knows exactly what to do to pull my fragile healing right on back to you. Oh, rainy nights feel like you, cold and washing over me, a heavy pouring reminder of the drop upon the glass is a memory I can't shake. Every puddle on the street is another piece to break. I'm wrapped inside a sweater, but I'm freezing to the bone, listening to the weather in a house that's not a home. It's a beautiful disaster that I cannot undo, because the lonely, lonely rainy nights feel like you. A single droplet falling down the pane, and wonder if you're standing in the very same rain. Are you looking at the lightning in a different part of town? Are you safely undercover while I'm starting to drown? It's the sensory betrayal, it's the trick upon the mind that leaves the logic and the moving on behind. I can almost feel you breathing right against my tired neck as the storm outside reduces all my progress to a echo. The thunder rolls across the empty sky, a perfect cinematic reason I can't cry. Rainy nights feel like cold and washing over me, a heavy pouring reminder of the way we used to be. Every drop upon the glass is a memory I can shake. Every puddle on the street is another piece to break. I'm wrapped inside a sweater, but I'm freezing to the bone, listening to the weather in a house that's not a home. It's a beautiful disaster that I cannot undo because the lonely, lonely rainy nights feel like you. Flip the pillow, but the other side is warm. I'm trapped inside the center of a quiet, silent storm. I traced the popcorn ceiling till my vision started to blur. I'm living in the museum of the people that we were. My eyes are burning heavy, my body is a stone, but the brain refuses to leave the memories alone. I count the passing headlights flashing yellow on the blind, while I'm losing all the battles in the theater of my mind. The whole entire city is surrendered to the deep. The universe is resting in a temporary sleep. I'm the only left standing on the edge of the abyss, paying off the heavy debt of every stolen kiss. Oh, I'm still awake without you, fighting with the sheets, listening to the rhythm of my own irregular beats. I'm hallucinating shadows in the corner of the room, breathing in the heavy, cold and solitary gloom. If I finally surrender, let my heavy eyelids drop, I know the cinematic reels of you will never stop. It's a terrifying limbo in the middle of the night, because I'm still awake without you, waiting for the light, waiting for the light. I swear I heard you breathing just a fraction of an inch away. I turn around to hold you, but my hands just caught the gray. It's a psychological torture, a cruel and twisted game, to have a quiet bedroom screaming out your name. I'm running out of logic, I'm running out of defense. This 4 a.m. reality makes absolutely zero sense. I'm a ghost inside my own house, pacing on the floor, staring at the handle of a permanently locked door. The whole entire city is surrendered to the deep. The universe is resting in a temporary sleep. Oh, I'm still awake without you, fighting with the sheets, listening to the rhythm of my own irregular beats. I'm hallucinating shadows in the corner of the room, breathing in the heavy, cold and solitary gloom. If I finally surrender, let's drop. I know the cinematic reels of you will never stop. It's a terrifying limbo in the middle of the night, because I'm still awake without you, waiting for the light. Still awake, still awake, still awake, still awake, still awake. I swept the pieces of the wreckage off the floor. I put a heavy solid lock upon the door. I wore a jacket and I walked into the light. I told the mirror I was giving up the fight. I spent the afternoon pretending I was whole. I played the character and executed the role. I really thought that I was putting you in the past, but I built a paper house that was never meant to last. The golden hour fades, the yellow turns to gray. The temporary bandages completely melt away. I'm standing in the center of the quiet and the chill, and realizing nothing in my heavy chest is still. I'm still broken after dark. The pieces come apart, there is no daylight left to hide. The shattered heavy heart, I glued the edges perfectly to face the afternoon. But I am falling into ruin right beneath the moon. I can smile for the strangers, I can navigate the street, but the midnight is a master of the total cold defeat. I'm staring at the ceiling looking for a little spark, but the truth is finally heavy, I'm still broken after dark. And drop it on the chair. I feel the absolute and terrifying empty air. It's crazy how the geometry of this empty room can turn a sanctuary right back to a heavy tomb. I negotiate with shadows, I bargain with the ghost. I tell them I've surrendered what I used to love the most. But the memory of your fingers tracing down my heavy spine is proving every single confident thought to be a lie. The temporary bandages completely melt away. Oh, I'm still broken after dark. The pieces come apart, there is no daylight left to hide. The shattered heavy heart, I glued the edges perfectly to face the afternoon. But I am falling into ruin right beneath the moon. I can smile for the strangers, I can navigate the street, but the midnight is a master of the total cold defeat. I'm staring at the ceiling looking for a little spark, but the truth is finally heavy, I'm still broken after dark.
I thought I was
afternoon pretending I was cured. I smiled at everything I made, my voice assured. I let the sun shine in my face and play the part, with a heavy broken anchor sitting in my heart. The daylight is an active stage, a heavy chore, a constant blinding light that I cannot ignore. I count the hours till the sky begins to fade, and I can finally step back into the shade. I hear the final car go driving down the street. I feel the cooling of the heavy summer heat. The heavy armor hits the floor without a sound, and I am safely buried underneath the ground. The dark feels like home. It doesn't ask me why. It doesn't tell me that it's time to dry my eye. It wraps its heavy arms around my tight chest. It's the only place where I can finally get some rest. The morning is a stranger that I have to fight, but I am safely hidden in the middle of the night. I let the shadows cover up the things you broke, and breathe the midnight like a heavy velvet smoke. I am finally alone, and the dark feels like home. It holds the memories of you like photographs. It echoes with the phantom of our quiet laughs, but it doesn't judge me for the way I hold them tight. It just provides a sanctuary from the light. My friends all tell me I should open up the blind to let the universe illuminate my mind, but they don't know the comfort of an empty space where I don't have to look at my own broken face. I hear the final car go driving down the street. I feel the cooling of the heavy summer heat. The dark feels like home. It doesn't ask me why. It doesn't tell me that it's time to dry my eye. It wraps its heavy arms around my tired chest. It's the only place where I can finally get some rest. The morning is a stranger that I have to fight, but I am safely hidden in the middle of the night. I let the shadows cover up the things you broke, and breathe the midnight like a heavy velvet smoke. I am finally alone, and the dark feels like home. I'm not hiding, I'm just resting. I'm not hiding, I'm just resting. The world is too loud out there. The light is too sharp out there. Just leave me in the quiet. Feels like home. Feels like home. Feels like I pulled the heavy blackout curtains to the sill. I told my racing heavy heartbeat to be still. I laid my head upon the center of the bed and tried to empty out the theater in my head. But the second that the room went totally to black, the cinematic reel of you came rushing back. Without the visual distractions of the day, I am a hostage to the things I didn't say. I'm rewriting all the history, changing all the lines, looking in the shadows for the microscopic signs. The silence is a canvas, the pitch black is a screen, and I'm replaying every single devastating scene. Oh, the dark keeps me thinking, it won't let me go. A heavy psychological and terrifying show. I'm analyzing every breath and every little touch. I'm loving you and missing you and hurting way too much. I try to find the quiet, I try to find the sleep, but my mind is diving down into the heavy and the deep. I'm a prisoner to the midnight, I'm sinking in the bed because the dark keeps me thinking. I wonder if your ceiling is as heavy as my own. I wonder if you're sleeping in the atmosphere alone. I trace the conversations from a year ago, July, and build a million reasons why we had to say goodbye. My brain is doing math that it is never gonna solve, watching all my confidence and sanity dissolve. I wanna turn the lamp on just to break the heavy spell, but the light just illuminates the solitary hell. I'm rewriting all the history, changing all the lines, looking in the shadows for the microscopic signs. Oh, the dark keeps me thinking, it won't let me go. A heavy psychological and terrifying show. I'm analyzing every breath and every